So this is part one of our Google Analytics add-on to your store. Now the reason why we're going to be using Google Analytics is because of what they provide to you, the data they provide to you. So if you don't have a Google Analytics account, just go to google.com/analytics and you can actually go ahead, you could sign in right to your Gmail and just go right to the Google Analytics tab. Now, your Google Analytics is going to look something like this, all right? Or what you're going to see is if you're brand new, okay, if you're brand new to Google Analytics, you're going to literally see something exactly like this, okay? So this is most likely what you're going to see, okay, right over here. So your account name, you would just name it your particular URL or your particular website name. So John's Dog Store. Website name, again, you can go ahead and just say johnsdogstore.com. Then website URL is you would put johnsdogstore.com. You'd select the industry and then you'd just click Get Tracking ID. Now, when you click Get Tracking ID, you're literally going to see something exactly like this. Okay, you're going to see this right here. Okay, this is your tracking ID. Now, if you see exactly what I see over here in my portal, that means you already have a Google Analytics account. So what you would need to do is you need to go to your admin, okay? And from admin under account, just click create new account, create it, and then just make sure over here you're checked into your account. So under property, you're going to go to tracking info and just click on tracking code. Now, here's the thing with the tracking code. You're going to go into your Shopify store, okay? And what you're going to do is you're going to click online store. We're going to grab this ID, okay? We're going to grab this, copy it. We're going to head into preferences in our Shopify store, all right? And then right at the bottom, right over here where it says Google Analytics, you're actually going to paste that code right into Google Analytics, okay? And then you're going to click save. So once it's installed, it'll actually just take this particular number that you have in your tag that it literally picked up on, and it'll automatically put it in here. So take a look at this. If we go to veersmile.com, take a look if I go to the home page on how this works. And in the next video, I'm going to dive in to real time. I'm going to talk about conversions. I'm going to talk about a lot of different things. So we're going to really just dive deep into analytics and more technical side of things in a few minutes. But for this video, I just want to show you this. So we're on veersmiles.com, and let me just enter with password. All right. So I guess it's not letting me enter with password. Nope. Okay. But anyway, I'm just going to go to real time, and it should still pop up that there's a user on the site. So right now there's one user on the site, and that's me. Okay, I'm coming in from Cliffside Park, and it's /password. That's exactly where I am. And I'm able to track and see locations, traffic sources. This will say direct most likely, so none, direct. So I'm able to see traffic sources of where people are coming from. And if I start getting more people to my particular store, I'm going to be able to track everything, okay? And again, we haven't even launched this yet. There are people coming, and we can see that they're coming from the US, they're coming from the UK, France, Canada. There's a bunch of different places that everyone's coming from. And if we take a look, okay, we can actually go as deep as we want into our particular targeting. If we take a look even at behaviors, okay, we can take a look at their engagement, the interests that they have. Okay, so demographics even further, age, etc. So this is really, really powerful information that they give you over here, which again is definitely something you're going to want to go ahead and make sure you are tracking down to a T, okay? So make sure that you're going out there and really understanding where people are coming from, where they're browsing from, what, if they're on mobile, etc., because that'll help you to optimize your store. So if your store, you notice, is lacking on mobile, then you're gonna have to fix it. And if your majority of your sales are coming from mobile, then what happens is you wanna just create mobile only ad campaigns, which again makes things a lot easier for you, saving you a lot of money. So it literally even gives you age, gender, etc., which shortcuts your success time and your creation time with ads and scaling up your campaigns in literally half. There's no guessing, it's literal data over here. So if we were to go back, for example, and we were to go to like real time, okay, and traffic sources, it would tell us where the traffic sources are actually coming from, which is pretty dang cool. And we can even track by last 30 minutes, page views in the last 30 minutes. You can track literally anything you can possibly imagine with your particular Google Analytics backend. And essentially, you know, when it comes down to acquiring customers and tracking the conversions, you can do that all within AdWords as well. Especially with the acquisition, it'll show you where your traffic is coming from. So if we're going organic search, direct, social, referral, if we click on organic search and see what happens inside of channels over here, okay, it comes from Amazon, and then keyword not provided, but you're able to see the keywords. If we go source and medium, it'll show like Facebook and right here, Bing, Facebook, Google, direct, Instagram. So again, there's a lot of different, you know, routes that you can look at, and you can even see if there's any transactions, where these transactions are coming from. So it allows you to scale up, okay, that particular campaign with ease. So essentially, that's Google Analytics in a nutshell. But next, I'm going to show you and talk to you about conversions, and that's its own video, because I really want to talk about exactly how to set that up and why it's important to go out there and set up conversions from the start. Make sure you follow along very closely so you are, you're up to date with everything that needs to be done, because again, there are a few things we're going to need to edit in order for this to work, in order for Google Analytics to track correctly. So let's go ahead and get into that video. All right, so once you've gone ahead and installed your Google Analytics tag in your Shopify store, what we're going to do is we're going to head down right over here, because this is what you're going to see as well. We're going to head down to this little gear icon and click settings. Now this is very important that you follow this, okay? You're going to have to pause it most likely. We're going to work with goals and e-commerce settings. So first thing is first is we're going to click on goals. Now goals over here, you're going to add a new goal, but I'm going to show you how to lay this out with my current goal. So goal, you're going to click goal setup, okay? It's going to be the first one, and then you're going to click custom. So from custom, you're going to put goal description, and you're going to name it whatever you want, purchase, buy, etc. So the type that we're using is a destination, okay? So that it's a destination. Keep in mind, destination. Click continue. And then goal details, okay, right here, begins with /checkout/ thank you underscore or thank underscore you. So /checkout/ thank underscore you. Do not assign a value here, okay? Do not, make sure this is checked off, and make sure it begins with /checkout/ thank underscore you. And this becomes a little bit more advanced for those users who are a little bit more in the know of how your particular theme works. I'm going to show you how you can actually track, okay, where you can actually go ahead and see your thank you page more than anything. So check this out. Okay, so we already had that set up. Now it begins with. Now here's what you want to do for funnel. Make sure your funnel is checked on. And step 1, 2, and 3, the name is add to cart, contact information, payment information. And pause the video right now for these exact, no uppercase, literally just type it out exactly like this. So add to cart is /cart, contact information is /checkout/ contact underscore information, payment information is /checkout/ shipping underscore and underscore payment. And then what you can do is you can verify this goal, and it's not going to verify anything because there's no purchases yet. But that's literally all you have to go out there and do. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm actually going to go ahead and make a 2-part video of this, and it's just going to transition right away. I have a new store that I'm opening up. So I'm going to create a brand new Google Analytics tracking code for that store and set up everything exactly like you saw here. So let's get into that. Now, before I end off this video, I forgot to tell you one little quick thing. Once you're all done over here, I'm just going to click cancel over here because I already have this all set up. So essentially, it's over here. It's set up. It should be like that once you click save. But you want to come back to the e-commerce settings and make sure, okay, enable e-commerce is on, okay, and then enable enhanced e-commerce. Make sure it's on, okay? So that's literally all you have to do. Just make sure the e-commerce settings is on, and the advanced e-commerce settings is on as well.